Good morning, welcome back to my channel. In today's vlog, I'm just going to take you around as I go about my day and tomorrow probably as well. And I'll just show you what I'm reading. So I just finished Witch Hat Atelier Volume 1, and this is my first ever manga, and I really enjoyed it. It took me a little bit to get used to how to read it because I knew you read it like back to front, so like the opposite. But I didn't think about how you have to read it like left to right. So I was reading it this way and then going this way. And I was like, this is not making sense at all. And then I was like, I'm going to try it the other way. And I was like, okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. So that took me like a little bit to get used to. But then I just finished it. I started it yesterday and I got about 100 pages in, and then I finished the last 100 today. And it was just so cute. It's about a witch. It's about a girl who like discovers witchcraft and she uses it and she's not supposed to, and she accidentally uses a forbidden spell, and there's a witch there who takes her to get trained because she's trying to save her mom. It's just really cute so far. It left off on definitely a cliffhanger, and I really want to try the next ones because I really enjoyed it. I've been getting into graphic novels and I really like it, and so I thought I'd try manga, and I'm just like, I really enjoyed it. So I am excited to like read more of it. I'm gonna see if my library has a second one because there's no like half price books or anywhere that has it. I got this one off Pango Books. I just haven't been able to find them used anywhere really, and for a good price. So like they were selling used at like $13 and this was $13. So I might just get it from the library. I don't know. But yeah, I just had a really fun time with that. And then I'm also about, 120 pages into Jade City. So far it's pretty good. It's a lot of like politics, so it's basically about jade being this commodity that people try to control, because if you are a green bone, you can use jade for magic, but not everyone can. So there's like these different clans, and they kind of like, they're in peace but they aren't always. We're following this one clan, No Peak, and they believe like their longtime peace clan in the mountains is now trying to like do some like sketchy stuff to them. And it's just a lot of like politics, so if you're not into like slow books where you're just like getting truly like a lot of politics, it might not be for you, because so far it's not very action packed. It's just going about like their roles and trying to figure out if this clan's like doing something, but it seems to be getting into the plot more, and I like the writing itself, and I'm just like finding it interesting to see how this like all works out and you're getting different perspectives. I'm having a good time with it, so I'm gonna read more of this today and I'll let you know more what I think. I think I'm gonna try to get like halfway through today, but I'm not sure. I've been kind of in a reading mood and it's raining outside, so it seems like the perfect kind of weather. But first I'm gonna do some computer work. I'm gonna edit a video that you'll see on Tuesday. You'll have seen it come out already, and that is my book on haul and free little library video. So I'm gonna work on that and then work on some other stuff, and I'm not sure what I'll be doing for the rest of the day, but probably reading. So I will take you along with me. Okay, so it's a bit later. It's like probably been an hour or two, about lunchtime now. And I finished editing my video and I scheduled it and did the thumbnail and did all that. I was actually surprised it didn't take me that long. So that's checked off. And then I finished, like I said, I finished Witch Hat Atelier. So I think I'm going to take a break, and I just need to get up from my computer and do a little bit of a tidying around, because the house is a bit of a mess. Contrary to like this, the bedroom is just a mess, and then we need to do some dishes and it overwhelms me, but like some days you just don't have the energy. So I'm gonna try to get that done, and then probably take a break, eat, and read a bit, and then go back and this afternoon try to write a blog post. So that's the plan. The blog posts are always hard for me because I like writing, but sometimes writing blog posts feels like pulling teeth, where I just like really like making videos, and so it's easier for me to like keep up on content with that. But blog posts is just can be difficult, but I want to do it and I like the end product. It's just getting me to sit down and write can be difficult. So we're gonna attempt that this afternoon. But yeah, I'm gonna go start tidying, and I'm a little embarrassed to show you the state of everything, so please don't judge me. So this is the state of things. it's just gotten out of hand. Because we've been gone for the weekend and just like, just threw stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna start cleaning and hopefully it'll look better in a minute. Yeah, the kitchen's the most embarrassing part. And this is only after like 2 days. So like, nice that we're cooking, but it just stresses me out. nice day. I had a bit of my afternoon derailed because I had a flare-up of my chronic illness, so any plans I had after the lunch clip you saw just kind of went away. So I didn't do anything really other than get sick. And so I haven't read, like, I maybe read 10 pages. Yeah, 10 pages. I'm like really liking this, but I feel like I was really in a fantasy mood for a couple days, and now I'm like not really in a fantasy mood, and I don't want to DNF it. I just want to like maybe pick up another book to be reading, but then I'm not really in a thriller mood. I think I'm really in like a cozy mystery mood, something lighter that doesn't like take up all my focus, because like I really had fun reading this and it was just like just a fun time. So I might pick up another book. I think I might pick up either Quiet Life in the Country, or I might pick up the second book in the Wexford and Sloan series, because I just read the first one and I really liked it, and it was like exactly what I was looking for at the time. So maybe I'll pick up the second one of that. I can't decide right now. But first I'm going to be working on some stuff for work and everything, and then also I have dancing lessons later with my dad because our wedding's coming up, and my dad really wanted to, him and my mom have been doing dancing lessons as like to prepare for the wedding, but also as like a date thing, and they've really been enjoying it. So I think that's like great that they've been doing that, and he wanted to do some with me for the dad-daughter dance. So I'm going today at 3:15 is the lesson, and I haven't been to a dance class in years, so, but I think it'll be fun. And then other than that, I don't really have anything else like major planned for the day, but the rest of this week is going to be busy, so I'm like just trying to get caught up because we're going to be out of town. But yeah, sorry this isn't as much of a reading vlog. I mean, I did some reading yesterday, but I said last month that I thought I was in a slump, and I think the slump was just like slowly coming on because I've read this would be 8 books this month, but I think I've read like 3 graphic novels or 2 graphic novels and a manga, so like not my normal reading. Usually I read like 8 novels a month, but that's fine. But I just am like not in the mood to pick up stuff, and I think it's because the weather's been like fluctuating, so it'll be really nice out and I want to be outside, and then it'll be like really, sorry that was pippy, and then it'll be really cold. Like today it's cold again, and yesterday was raining, so it's just like messing with my sinuses and everything. So yeah, I will also hopefully get to some reading, but I don't know if it'll be Jade City or if it'll be a cozy mystery or something. We'll just see what I'm in the mood for. So I'm gonna work on blog posts that I was supposed to do yesterday, and then just like some general stuff. I gotta look at my to-do list, but yeah, I will just be here chilling, and I've got my mango black tea lemonade with my prebiotic, so we're just hanging. Oh, there's pulp. Anyone else like really not a fan of pulp? So this is the first time I've ever filmed in my car in a parking lot, and I'm a bit nervous about it, but I just left to go to dance, but I had a lot of time and I was feeling a bit anxious and stuff, so I went into the library, and I have been in a weird reading mood. I just like have not been picking up things. Like every time I pick up something like the Jade City, like I just can't get into it, and it's not the book, it's totally me. And the only things I've been able to read are historical fiction or historical mystery and graphic novels or manga. So I was like, I'm just gonna lean into that and pick up some stuff that I've been like wanting, and I just like wanted a book haul, but I didn't want to spend money, so the library is a great place for that. So let me go through everything I got. I'm gonna start with the graphic novels. So I just read the first of the Lumberjanes, and I loved it. I was laughing out loud. It was a quick read, and they were so cute, and I just really, really enjoyed it. So they didn't have the second, so I am reading the second on like ebook, but I picked up 3, 4, and 5. So I have A Terrible Plan, Out of Time, and then Band Together. And they have way more, so I can read through other ones. Now, other graphic novel I have is The Prince and the Dressmaker, and I've seen Liv from Liv's Library. She has read it and really recommended it. I think that I might be wrong about who that is, but I think it was her. And they had it, and it just looks really cute, and so I picked it up to read. And the last one is I saw on Hannah from A Clockwork Readers channel. She said she's been binging this and really, really loved it. And that's Iona of the Dawn. And this is the first one. They had this one, and then it went to like the 4th or 5th one. So I just got the first one, see if I like it, and then I'll come back and get the rest, a couple more, like once I know if it's for me. But it sounds really cute. And I'm not going to go into detail about what these are about very much because I kind of don't know a ton about them. But they're all ones that have been kind of on my radar. So, historical mystery. I'll go with these two first. I've had this on my TBR for a really long time and just never can find it at half price books or even like really anywhere to like buy, but they had it at the library. So the first one is The Body in the Garden by Catherine Shellman. Sorry, people are going by. That was really funny. First of all, I got super hot, so I took off my jacket, but I think she knew how nervous I was because she like got it because she happened to be right next to me. She zoomed out of here, so that was very nice. Thank you, lady. So it's The Body in the Library and Silence in the Library, and they're just a historical mystery. It's part of it's a Lily Adler mystery, and these are first and second, so I got those. And then, of course, someone's gonna like park right next to me. Alright, I've got to get this finished because there's too many people in this parking lot. So the last one is Silent in the Grave by Deanna Raybourne. She is the Victoria Speedwell series that a lot of people really like. They didn't have that one, but my sister has read Silent in the Grave and the whole series, and she's really enjoyed it. So this is her other like historical mystery series. So I'm gonna try this one. This is really big though. They had a like the other 3 in the Victoria Speedwell, but they didn't have the first one. But this is the first one in, I think the series is Silent in the Grave. Is that the series? It doesn't tell me. But yeah, my sister really likes this series, so I'm excited to give it a try. And I told her about the Victoria Speedwell, and she's going to try to get that from her library. So yeah, those are all the books I got. I got 8 of them, and you can check out 10. So I really went to the max, but it's just been all I'm in the mood for, and I needed to get books. I like going into bookstores and like feeling that feeling, and this was a way to do that without, spending money. And so yeah. I will probably see you after dance. I probably won't record anything until after. But okay, I hope that the laundry machine isn't too loud. I'll try to speak up. But I have gone to dance, and that was really fun. I had actually a really good time. I'm a little I thought it was going to be a little weird, but no, it was fun. I had a really good time, and so I got back from that, and then I showered, and we ate some dinner, and then we've just been hanging out. But I have changed to Murder at Half Moon Gate by Andrea Penrose, but I've just decided to, as I said in my last clip, talk about or read historical mystery and just really lean into that. So I had already started this, so I think I'm going to read through this and finish it, then I'll move on to the library ones I have. And then I might also read volume 2 of the Lumberjanes tonight because I am kind of in the mood for that, and I have that in ebook. So I don't really like reading graphic novels in ebook or manga, which I've only read one manga, but I think there's something I really enjoy about physically holding them that I just can't get with the ebook as much, but just for that one, it's fine. I'll read it. So yeah, I'm on page 32 of this, and already I'm just loving being back with the characters. So if you don't know Murder on Black Swan Lane, sorry, I was pointing to it up there. It is about a scientist who is accused of murdering this reverend because he had a very public dispute with him. And to clear his name, he starts to investigate what really happened to the reverend. And he ends up teaming up with this artist who is a woman, and she is writing under the pen name of her late husband. So her husband had passed away, and she continued to publish this art under his name because women aren't allowed to publish at this time. And they form an alliance and are figuring out what's happening. So the series is called Wexford and Sloan, and he is what's his first name? I don't know if they really say. Lord Rexford, and then Charlotte Sloan, and they are now in their second mystery. So a body has just been discovered, and a lot of it has to do with science because he's a sciencey person, and it's in the Regency era. So if I remember correctly, it's like around 1830, 18 less than that. So it's right before the Victorian era started. And I really am enjoying it so far. And there's like 7 books in the series, so I can definitely have a lot to binge. And then I don't know which one I'm going to start after this, but I think maybe this Lily Adler one because it's a little shorter. But I'm also really intrigued by Silent in the Grave, so we'll see. But I'm going to take this to bed and read this and hopefully get a good chunk of the way through it. But I will check back in later when I've read more. Alright, it is a new day, full disclosure. Yesterday, I had a really, really bad flare-up of my chronic illness. I woke up at like 3 a.m. and got really, really sick. And then throughout the day, I just was sick as well. So I did not record anything yesterday, but I did do a good amount of reading. So I read The Prince and the Dressmaker. I read the whole thing by Jen Wang, and I really enjoyed it. I think it was super cute, and I think that it's just a wholesome message. It's basically about this prince who hires the dressmaker after seeing one of her dresses out, and hires her to make dresses for him because he wants to wear dresses, but he is scared about it because he knows he won't be accepted. And so they kind of go out in secret and become friends, and like it's about her journey to like follow her dreams and make dresses, and about him coming to terms with his identity and like being true to who he is. And I think that it was just really cute and really well done, and I love the art style in it, and it was just like fun to see. Also, the dresses that she draws are just so beautiful. Like, let me show you one. This is like the first dress, and it's supposed to be after like citrus jam, and it's just like so beautiful. So yeah, it was a really fun time. I really enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun. So I read this whole thing yesterday, and then I got halfway through the Murder at Half Moon Gate, and I'm really enjoying it. I realized I don't think I really talked about the other one too much, like my thoughts on it. So the first book I really enjoyed. I think that the banter between Wexford and Sloan, or Rexford, Lord of Wexford and Charlotte, if you will, it's just really cute, and I really like the back and forth between them, and I like the scientific aspects of it. So like all of that is just good for me, and I like was struggling through Jade City, just like picking the book up to read. Like nothing about the book, it was just like picking it up and wanting to read it. I was struggling, and I picked up this and I'm immediately sucked in. Like I just keep reading, and I think it's just like something about historical mysteries right now. I'm just really into them, so I'm gonna ride that wave. And I always like historical mysteries, but like right now it just seems to be like the only thing other than graphic novels and stuff that I can read. So I'm going with it. Sorry, I think it's like a little bright, so I'm trying to adjust. That's better. And so yeah, I'm really having a good time with this. I will probably be reading more today. The books are a little slow paced, where like the mystery is still building, and it's not like, if you're a suspense thriller reader, like you really like to be on the edge of your seat, these aren't that. But I just have so much fun with them. They feel fantasy-esque because they're back in time, and then also just like, I like detective stories. You kind of like know what you're getting from them. They feel cozy to me, and I just have a good time. And I like the relationships in this, and I like the mystery. Like, they bring a lot of science into it. In one page, I was reading out loud to Noah because they're talking about patents, and it literally like goes through the history of patents. And I just like had never really known that much about like when did patents become about, and like how it has like kind of helped the person who had the idea get recognized for that, because otherwise they could get stolen, or they wouldn't be making any money from like something they actually invented. And it was just really interesting. And at 1449 was the first ever patent, but it wasn't until 100 years later that there became like more rules on patents, and I just find that like so interesting. So like I like stuff like that in these. So all that to say, I'm having a good time. I picked up my wedding dress today, so I have it in my hands, and I am so happy. It was just like really it was really fun, and just like so cool to see it on, and yeah, I'm just really excited. So I have my wedding dress, which is real exciting, and it fits and everything. And then also Noah got me the right cord, so now I can have 2 monitors, because he had 3 upstairs and he let me take one of them. And yeah, so I have 2 monitors, which is like exciting. It totally unnecessary, but like also when I worked at my old job, I had 3 monitors, and you really start to like rely on them. So when you don't have it, you kind of feel like restricted, even though before I never felt that way. So yeah, total privilege to have the 2 monitors, but I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna get to work. I'm going to potentially, well, I need to record a video, but I don't know if I'll do it today or tomorrow, because we're gonna be gone for the weekend. So I want to get that ready for Tuesday, and then I might do another one because the following week I'll be gone for my bachelorette party. So I want to get like ahead of things so I'm not cramming everything into next week. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for that. So I'm going to continue reading this today, and I might pick up another graphic novel. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I will take you along with the rest of my day. Alright, it is now Friday. I ended up reading a lot last night, but I was sick again. I've just been having this flare up that is like, just hits me at random times, and it's been a fun time. So yeah, so I didn't really vlog that much after, I think you saw me reading a bit, after I'd gotten some work done. I did more work from bed, but I just wasn't like feeling good, and when I'm not feeling good, it's really hard for me to film because like it's just a lot of like pain and stuff, and it's like my first thought is not to film, it's just to like not move. And sometimes I can like do work and it'll be fine, but sometimes I just have to like lay in a fetal position. So all that to say, I did end up finishing Murder at Half Moon Gate by Andrea Penrose, and I'm gonna give this 4 stars. I just love these. I'm like binging them, and I just love Wexford and Charlotte, like them together. It's just so cute, and the romance is definitely heating up. And I just like, yeah, it's just what I'm perfectly in the mood for, you know? It's like the mystery is interesting. It's not like revolutionary, but I've been thinking about how I rate thrillers versus mysteries, and like how sometimes I rate them too closely together when their purposes are different. And so like I'm not gonna, like, these mysteries aren't usually the most like crazy like out there mysteries, but it's just the process of going through it and the vibes and the like community and stuff like that that's being built in these, and then the history and like just like time period, like all of that is why I read these books, and I really enjoyed it. And I just like love the banter between all the characters. I love all the like friendships in here, and I thought this mystery, I actually liked a little bit more than the first one. And you just get to know the characters way more. So I'm definitely like gonna binge the next 3. I think there's 3 more out. Because I just love it. And then I will probably be reading more historical mystery, as you saw from my library haul. But yeah, it's just like what I'm in the mood for. I don't know why. I've read historical mystery before, like before booktube and everything, and I've always enjoyed it. And I think when I just started this channel, I just thought like no one cares about that stuff, so I was like kind of just trying to read a lot of the like more popular thrillers I had missed out on. And don't get me wrong, I do like those, but like these are just like my comfort reads, you know? They're the things I pick up when I just want to like have a good time. And I know I will usually with these kind of books. Like they're just true comfort reads for me. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of these on my channel. I'm not going to hide it, I guess. I don't know if I was hiding it. I just was like not prioritizing it. So I'm going to. So hopefully you're on board. Hopefully you like historical mysteries, cozy mysteries, things that aren't as dark, but are more like characters and just like the journey. Yeah. So I finished that. Let me get all the books I read. So I read these 3. I read Murder at Half Moon Gate, The Prince and the Dressmaker, and Witch Hat Atelier Volume 1. And then I got like 130-ish pages into Jade City, which I will still continue. I'm just like not in a fantasy mood right now. But nothing to this book. I'm really enjoying it actually. I just need to take my time with it. So did a good chunk of reading this week, and I'm just really happy about it. I know like 2 are graphic novels manga, but you know what? I'm having a good time, so that's all that matters. Okay, so I'm done rambling. I'm gonna wrap this video up.